Hey everybody, so this is part 2 of the video series Getting to Know More About Me. So part 1 was all about some personal questions that I received about ministry, having kids, and how I stay so positive and all that good stuff. So if you haven't checked that out, you can look at the description box below and I'll link it there. Make sure you check that out if you want to know a little bit more about me. But this video segment is all about natural hair. I'm going to address some questions that I received on Instagram. I've gotten some emails and all that good stuff about my hair regimen, treatments, and why I went natural, so I'm going to talk about that. First, let me just set it up by just kind of talking generally about my natural hair journey. I stopped relaxing my hair in 2009. As I alluded to in my first video, due to medical reasons, I felt like I was losing hair. My hairline started to recede and my hair just wasn't feeling as full and thick as it would typically feel in previous years. So my younger sister had gone natural, my older sister was natural, my aunts, cousins, everyone was natural. And I said, you know what, let me just see what this is about. Let me just not relax my hair and, you know, see how long I can go without a relaxer. So 10 months later, relaxer free, I decided to do what's called a big chop. I didn't know that at the time, but I later found out it's called a big chop. And I did that in August of 2010. I didn't know anything about being natural. I learned so much from just watching YouTube and connecting and networking with people through Instagram and Facebook. And so that's when I went natural and a little bit of why I went natural. So let's get started with a couple of the questions that you all have asked. The first question is, what's your hair regimen? So my hair regimen is so simple. I'm a simple person. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on products. I wash or shampoo my hair every 10 to 12 days. The shampoo that I typically use is Hello Hydration by Herbal Essence. Here recently, for the colder months, I have been using Shea Moisture Moisture Retention Shampoo. So both of those are my go-to shampoos. Essentially equates to 2 shampoos a month. So during one of those shampoo sessions, I will do a deep treatment using Giovanni Smooth as Silk for damaged hair. I'll deep condition my hair, and what that consists of is after I shampoo, I'll apply the conditioner, the Giovanni conditioner, to my hair, and I would twist it, put on a shower cap. Well, now my hair doesn't all fit into a shower cap, so I have to use one of the plastic bags from like the grocery store. Well, you got to use what works, right? So I put that on and I sit under my soft bonnet hair dryer for 30 to 45 minutes. Or here recently, I have purchased a hair therapy wrap. And that's basically a cordless deep conditioning treatment mechanism that you can use. So I do the deep conditioning treatment about once a month or as needed. If my hair feels really dry and brittle, I may do like a deep conditioning treatment. So at least once a month. After I finish shampooing and conditioning, I use the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In. For those of you that have followed me on Instagram or even on YouTube for a while, you know that's my staple product. I pretty much use Cantu Shea Butter on every single style, and I'll seal it with a good oil. My oil that I love to pieces is raw coconut oil, which I can get from any grocery store. You can get it from a Whole Foods store, but I use raw coconut oil. If you live in colder climates, the castor oil is really good because it's thicker and it'll really help to seal in that moisture a lot longer. So that's pretty much my hair regimen. After I put in the Cantu and the sealant, which is the raw coconut oil, I'll just style it. Majority of the time it's a flat twist out. That's really like my go-to, which is what this is. that's like my go-to style. It's so quick and convenient for me to do. And so I set a twist out on freshly washed damp hair. What products do you use to style and maintain your twist? So as previously stated, the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In is what I use to do my twist outs. And even when I install like the Marley Twist, here's a video of the Marley Twist installation on how to install Marley Twist. But even when I install that, I use the Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In with that as well. And if I'm doing like a style that I have to hold a pattern longer, like the Flexi Rod set or like the Marley Twist, I would use Eco Styler Gel with the olive oil. So it's the one with the green top. I use that to kind of help hold that style a little bit longer. For my flat twist, I really don't use a gel or anything, just the leave-in and the oil. And to maintain it at night, I'll do chunky flat twists, not tight at all, because I'm really just protecting my ends and just helping to kind of maintain the, you know, the spirals and the curls and the waves from the flat twist out. Have you colored your hair? Yes. I have not done a professional all over dye job, but what I have done is professionally gotten highlights. I don't know if you can see it. I'll post some pictures kind of up here for you, but I just got some highlights and lowlights from my stylist. I go to a stylist to do trims and any type of color because I'm not going to do that with my hair. So I went to a stylist and she did some highlights, lowlights. She did a custom color treatment on my hair. So I do have highlights and lowlights. I got them probably almost 2 years ago, and I haven't had any issues with like extreme dryness or breakage or anything like that, because as I stated, whenever I feel that my hair is dry, I'll just do a deep conditioning treatment, and that really helps. Do you ever do twist braid outs on blown out hair? No. I don't really blow my hair out. I have a loose wave pattern, loose wave kind of curl pattern in the front of my hair. Especially in the crown area, it's really like straight almost. And in the back is where I have more of the wave to tighter curl kind of coil pattern. Because of my hair not being so tightly coiled, when I detangle my hair, it looks like I have blown my hair out. Or it looks like I've done some type of blow drying to my hair, which is not the case. I set my styles on wet hair. So I did this video on how to do a heatless blowout. So when my hair does look like this, it is a heatless blowout. I only use heat 2 to 3 times a year. And when I do that, it's mainly to get my trims. I trim 2 to 3 times a year. So I will get a blowout. My last blowout, and I'll post this here. The last blowout I did was in October. I went to my stylist and she did a blowout and then trimmed. When I got home, I dampened my hair and did a flat twist out. I prefer not to use heat because I don't want any type of heat damage. I don't want to alter the pattern, the little bit of wave or curl that I do have naturally. That's why wash and goes don't work for me, because I have so many different textures and I have a loose wave to a loose wave curl. It doesn't really look right on a wash and go. That's why I always pretty much stick to like flat twist outs or, you know, what have you. The last one on here is, what suggestions do you have for hairstyles for corporate America? So I am in corporate America. I work for a pretty large company. My company that I work for, it actually embraces diversity. I never had a problem with any type of negative feedback for my hair. I would say that if you are on a job in corporate America and it's more of those jobs that would prefer you to have more of a neat, more sleek appearance, buns are always great. So buns, anything that is going to keep your hair back. So even like if you do like a halo type of, kind of like this style. If you do something like this style where you have just kind of 2 flat twists going into a bun to give it some more pizzazz, but still have that neat and elegant look, that works as well. A lot of styles that would really be considered protective styles that you could pull back off of the face may be more corporate America friendly. My job actually embraced my natural hair, so that's why I say maybe buns. Anything that's in a protective style that can tuck your ends under would probably be a style that is more universal for corporate America. So hopefully that helps. Those are all of the questions that I received regarding my natural hair. If you have any other questions about natural hair, you can leave those below. And don't forget to check out part 1, again, which is all about me from a personal aspect. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye. And when he called me back in for my results, he told me that I was basically infertile. He told me that I had what's called